Now with me is Mr. Delano Manganoo, who is a four-time national and regional dance champion. Over the years, he has acquired degrees in the art of dance physiology and anatomy and dance sport with the IDTA of Great Britain and World Dancesport Federation. Now he is a professional dance sport artist, and so he's joining us this morning because he's on his way to Colombia. And also joining him, of course, is the president of the National Ballroom Dance Sport Association, Mr. Kishore Gosain. Gentlemen, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on Now.
Thank you very much.
Delano, road to Colombia. Tell us a bit about, how you got the opportunity to go to represent TNT.
Well, the road to Colombia is actually our main theme for our send-off this Saturday coming. And we were invited, my partner Laura and I, we were invited by Mr. Jefferson Benjumia. He is still and presently the World Games champion in salsa from Cali, Colombia. And this is the 17th competition that they're having called Festival del Mundial in Cali, Colombia. And so they presented the information to us because we know we were quite present and active members of our Latin community within Trinidad and Tobago. And we went straight into the registration for this competition.
Nice. And so what are some of the, or who are some of the dancers you're going to be seeing there? Because I'm just thinking about the type of competition you're going to be seeing.
Well, definitely we will be seeing world champions that we see on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have, as Mr. Gosain and I were chatting before the show started, we have 27 countries representing. And just to know that Trinidad and Tobago is the only English-speaking country that will be representing out of the 27.
Wow. Now, we've been talking about dance sport, but I want to bring in you here, Mr. Gosain, because when you think about dance sport, is it a mix of dance and sport? I mean, how does it work? Tell us a bit about the activity.
Dance sport, for all intents and purposes, is, as the World Dancesport Federation has embarked on, is the highest level a dance athlete could achieve. Right? So you move from your introductory level to medal levels and so on, and then you take it to the competitive level. And when you get at a competitive level, you really drive yourself to be successful. And the only way you could be successful is by attaining that level of training, right? Obviously with your relevant coaches, right? As Delano would have indicated, as you would have also, the likes of the 27 countries that is represented. We don't know by the end of tomorrow if that is going to increase.
Yes.
The possibility exists. So it's really that drive as sport. This is where we are working towards at this point in time through the World Dancesport Federation under NABDAT, which is a full member body of the World Dancesport Federation. As a result of that, athletes previously and currently would have had the opportunity to represent Trinidad and Tobago at the various events, the World Games. I and my partner, myself, has been representation of Trinidad and Tobago at the World Games in 2013. In smooth standard dancing. We also had couples in the Latin American champion category as well as the club Latin category.
Now, Mr. Gosain, I want to ask you quickly. So when you call yourself a dance sport professional, is it that you can do all dances? You can do samba, you can do ballroom, you can do the whole gamut of dances?
In this aspect of it, we have 10 dance champions.
Okay.
Then we have the Latin American champions, in which the category that Mr. Delano and Ms. Laura Muhammad is taking part. We also have one other athlete who is representing Trinidad and Tobago in this particular event as well. So apart from Delano and Laura, we also have others. And the interest has been generated with athletes. It's just that unfortunately we do not have much more representation from Trinidad and Tobago, given the fact that we literally now coming out of COVID. Right? So there's so much more work to do to catch up, to get people at the world stage. This is strictly at the world stage.
Now, Mr. Gosain, I want to bring back Delano quickly just to ask again. Tell us when the event is taking place. Is there a way we can stream it locally to see? To see you and your dance partner?
The event starts from the 26th to the 31st. We have the 26th going straight down to the Friday. It's the Festival del Mundial.
Right.
So Laura and I will be entering. I'll be doing a salsa soloist competition, and we'll also be doing salsa piso, which is known as salsa floor dance, tricks, no lifts in the air.
Wow.
And then we'll be doing the World Dancesport Federation category,
Right, yeah.
involving the same thing.
Right.
So we have more chances of doing our best.
And of course, bringing back home the gold medals.
Yeah,
Now, Delano, before you go, I just want you to give our audience a taste of what it is you're going to be showcasing in Colombia. So, Mr. Guzan, let me thank you so much for joining us today. And Delano, you are going to take it away with your performance for us now.
Yo no sé si tú, no sé si yo seguiremos siendo como hoy. No sé si después de amanecer vamos a sentir la misma sed. ¿Para qué pensar y suponer? No preguntes cosas que no sé. Yo no sé. No sé dónde vamos a parar, eso ya la piel nos lo dirá. ¿Para qué jurar y prometer algo que no está en nuestro poder? Yo no sé lo que es eterno, no me pidas algo que es del tiempo. Yo no sé mañana, yo no sé mañana si estaremos juntos, si se acaba el mundo. Yo no sé si soy para ti, si serás para mí, si lleguemos a amarnos, odiarnos. Yo no sé mañana, yo no sé mañana quién va a estar aquí. De un café pasamos al sofá, de un botón a todo lo demás. No pusimos reglas ni reloj, aquí estamos solos tú y yo. Todo lo que ves es lo que soy, no me pidas más de lo que doy. No, yo no sé mañana, yo no sé mañana si estaremos juntos, si se acaba el mundo. Yo no sé si soy para ti, si serás para mí, si lleguemos a amarnos, odiarnos. Yo no sé mañana, yo no sé mañana quién va a estar aquí.
On his road to Colombia, on his way to Colombia to represent Trinidad and Tobago, of course, in that competition. All the best to you, Delano, to you and your partner. And we are so happy to see you go off and represent us. So thank you so much. Also, Mr. Guzine joining us from the National Ballroom Dance Sport Association. Thank you so much for joining us.